I'm Korey Lockwood, and this is your season preview for the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche made the playoffs for the second year in a row last season and started off red hot early on, but they struggled at points last season. The Avalanche upset the Flames in 5 in the first round, but were eventually taken out by the Sharks in 7 in the second round. Where the Avs are the strongest is their forward core, which is led by Nathan MacKinnon. MacKinnon has asserted himself as one of the NHL's premier players. MacKinnon last season scored 41 goals and 58 assists. MacKinnon's wingman is Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen had a coming-out party, scoring 31 goals and 56 assists last season. And the final piece of the top line is the captain, Gabriel Landeskog. Landeskog provides the physical presence and sandpaper to the skill of MacKinnon and Rantanen. Landy scored 34 goals and 41 assists last season. The forward core has seen a new addition with Nazem Kadri being added in a trade that sent Tyson Barrie to the Leafs. Kadri scored 16 goals and 28 assists last season for Toronto, but Kadri's minutes were cut massively with Toronto adding John Tavares last offseason. So Kadri is looking to get his point totals back up with the high-powered offense of Colorado. A common criticism with Naz is his inability to stay disciplined in the playoffs. The past 2 times in the playoffs for Toronto, Kadri has been suspended both times. But the interesting part of the Avalanche's roster this year is the blue line, which is led by veteran defenseman Erik Johnson. The reason for this part of the roster being so interesting is the fact that they have 2 grade A defensive prospects who are almost guaranteed to make the opening night roster. Those 2 prospects are 2017 4th overall pick Cale Makar, who made his NHL debut in the playoffs last season after playing the regular season in college for UMass. And Makar won the Hobey Baker Award last season, which was awarded to the NCAA's top men's hockey player. And the second defensive prospect is the possible steal of this past draft, 4th overall pick Bowen Byram. Byram last season in WHL for the Vancouver Giants scored 26 goals and 45 assists, and he looks NHL ready. The possible fault for the Avalanche is goaltender Philip Grubauer. Grubauer stole the starting job last season, and his stats run like this: 18 wins, 9 losses, a 2.64 goals against average, and a .917 save percentage in 37 games played. Those are decent stats, but don't seem like starter stats. But if the Avalanche can button down defensively and keep the high-powered offense going, they will be a threat in the West. There will be growing pains though with the young defensemen, but the Avalanche have a great mix of veterans and young guns. We have the Avalanche finishing first in the Central.